Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm live. And of course, I had some major technical difficulties today. So, what we did was we made this video a couple hours ago because we were trying to get better quality audio than live stream. So, we just made it a couple hours ago and then we tried to download it and everything messed up. So, I'm going to do it really live right now for you. And you get to see where I work if you've never seen it before. So get your supplies ready and follow me. Okay, because I'm walking around the house with this and we are making the DuBuffet project. Sorry, it's this crazy way. So what I'm doing is I'm walking around with my laptop and you'll see that I was in my office. Next, we're going to the supply closet because I just put the supplies away. And I'm grabbing the oil pastels from my closet of supplies. Okay, the closet of supplies.
Oh, that's where.
Take that. Okay, here's Lily. Lily's going to take that and 2 sheets of watercolor paper, and I'm going to get extra black. Okay, let me see. This is the craziest I've ever done, but you know what? Hang in there with me. We're still making a great piece of artwork, okay? So, here we go. We've got the set still up. We've got this. Following, and also I'm limping because I had foot surgery on Friday and I'm using this without crutches right now. So here we go. Okay, Lily's got this. She's got the paper. Oh, we don't need that. Okay, so and now what we're going to do is we're going to get our examples from my art studio, which is here. If you've ever been here before, this is what it looks like. We're getting a little tour on the way. And I promise you, none of the other ones will be like this. So what did we come in here for? Oh, we came in here for the DuBuffet examples. And here we go, Lily. Take that. I got Lily on the assist. There you go. Here we go. We're going out to where I film everything is in my living room. I just took over a wall. And we actually had a different backdrop up this morning. But now we have a new one. So we've got the pink one. So here is like a 360. I'm going to do 360. Here's our set. And there's our fireplace. There's Jet being a ninja with my paper roll core. And I'm going to, Jet, I need you to get that Union Jack flag stool. Grab it. Because we are going to set this up and we are doing it. Okay. So Lily. Now we are setting our table up right here. Hopefully you're not getting too dizzy from all this. That's our example. We're going to be pros at this because we've done it once before. Okie doke. Okay. Put the stool right here. No.
Please.
Okie doke. Okay. We are setting up our laptop at the right height. And we are turning this around. Let me see if I've got the right angle, okay? So we are going to make sure that we are here. Okay, let me get this a little better situated.
Oh, we need that rice bag.
That's all right, Lily. Okay, so we can see the table. There's a paper. There's a paper. Here's our example. And Lily's putting up all the little examples, and let me make sure I can see us. Do we have all our lights on?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can do this. Now, I'm going to come around to the front. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see. They can see us now. Okay, have a seat. Okay, so welcome to our totally messed up live stream because we had technical problems. So we already videotaped it a couple hours ago because we were trying to do a better job with the audio. We got the audio, but then the uploading took way longer than it usually does. And it might be because everyone in the world is using their internet now that everybody's at home. So, that's why. Okay, so what we're going to do is tell you all about what our project is. So, if it's your first time here, I'm Kim, and This is a really bad first impression, but usually we're not like this. And this is Lily. And I'm ducking down because I don't know if we have enough light in front. But we are going to tell you all about this famous artist named
Jean DuBuffet. And this is a picture of what he looks like.
So Jean DuBuffet is from France. And we are going to do an oil pastel abstract figurative drawing inspired by Jean DuBuffet. So what supplies are they going to need, Lily?
Well, the supplies that you'll need are some watercolor paper.
I'm going to get one more thing.
And some chalk pastels. But if you don't have any of these supplies, no worries. You can also do this project without any of these materials. Well, if you want to know how you can do it without any of these materials, you can use some printer paper or some cardstock and some crayons or markers.
So if you're ready to get started, all I want you to do is get your white paper. And I'm gonna just take mine to this board so I can hold it up and show you how to draw really easily. And you'll need a black pastel. So you've got one in that kit, and I'll take this one. And while you're getting ready, and once again, major apologies for not having this just right. So this will never happen again. We were going so smooth last week, too.
I know.
Okay, we just thought that we could up the quality and it backfired on us. Okay, so what we're going to do is tell you a little bit more about Jean DuBuffet. Now, if you see these things around us, these are the examples of his artwork. This one's going to have glare on it, but let me pull it out of here. Okay, I had 2 printouts of this.
And he made these sculptures inspired by this one pattern. And it kind of looks like camouflage or puzzle pieces. And he had, there's the
zoom in. So this was the style of art he made, and he was doing this about 100 years ago. And 100 years ago in France, he made these shapes, and as Lily said, they look a little bit like puzzle pieces
or camouflage.
But he referred to them as cells. So maybe he thought they were this really organic form, you know, like the body's made out of cells, and then he's going to create these shapes and put them together and call them cells. He started doing just these abstract paintings, and then he started doing figurative works. This is an example of one of his original works. And after he did those for a long time,
he made them into 3D sculptures that you could put in a museum or in a local park.
Yeah. So if you ever go, if you ever go to a modern museum, like in America, like MoMA, or if you're in Paris, the Georges Pompidou, you would see these famous sculptures there, and they're really big. So we're going to get started. We are going to make the Jean DuBuffet abstract figure. So you guys ready? Here we go. Grab your black oil pastel.
Crayon, marker, oil pastel, whatever you have.
Lily's going to do hers on the table while I'm going to do mine right here standing up. And I see I'm not quite in light, so I'm kind of ducking down. What we're going to do is start with the middle of this figure, the torso, and every shape is like wiggly edged puzzle piecey shapes.
Kind of like SpongeBob is like a weird
shape.
Curvy.
I think SpongeBob is a square.
No, it's a curvy square.
It's a curvy square. Oh, with like little chunks taken on the side. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right to the middle, and we're going to make a shape that could be the torso.
And also, while you're waiting for other people, you can also darken your outline if you did get it
if it had like a light line, or if it has little white dots running through it. So go ahead and make your first shape. It's right in the middle. Puzzle piecey. And after you've made that first shape, which is the torso, if you think you didn't make it big enough, you can make it bigger by adding another shape to it. So for example, I'll add another shape like this to mine.
I'm darkening my
outline.
And this is all going to become different shapes inside of shapes.
So we're going to add those shapes inside right now.
So that's okay if you add it on. It will all look the same way as part of the drawing.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the main shape of the torso and we're going to divide it into 3 sections. So the sections could be as easy as just making a line across, or it could be where you make like a wavy, funky shaped piece.
Oh, how's it back?
Yeah. Now Lily, she likes to press really hard. And the great thing about that is that she gets a really bold, dark color. But
Smooth line too.
But the bad thing is she breaks the crayons a lot.
Oil pastels.
Oil pastels. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to adjust the camera while you're doing that.
Mhm.
Okay? So a little higher. Laptop camera. Okay.
I think I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to switch it up a little more. Like.
I think that's good.
Okay, so that my head isn't chopped off in it. Okay, there we go. Or I could put a book under it. Okay, well, we're good. Okay.
That's good, yeah.
Okay, so next, we're going to add a couple of shapes within each section. So take it and you can make a little circular shape, or you can make a wavy shape, or you can cross a line and break it into more shapes. It's all up to you. So you're just taking this one shape and breaking it into what DuBuffet would say, different cells. Okay? I'm not even wearing my glasses right now. Oh, well, I can see up close. I just can't see far away very good. Okay. We got that. Hopefully you've got that where you're doing your art. Maybe you're doing it in the kitchen. Maybe you're doing it in your dining room. I don't know, wherever you got a table and you can put your laptop or your TV on or your iPad. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to add a neck. A neck is going to be smaller than the torso, obviously. So just give me a funky shape at the very top of your torso. That was easy. Okay, next we're going to add the head. The head is going to be bigger than the neck, smaller than the torso. And I don't want you to go all the way to the top edge of the paper because you need to save some room for hair.
A quarter of the top.
Yeah, so watch. I'm just going to make some kind of crazy shape like this. And then I'm going to darken in my outline. So you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, these figures look really easy, or like a kid can do it. And guess what? That was the whole deal with John DuBuffet. And
that's why we're doing it with you, so you kids can do it with us.
As good as he did.
Yes.
Now, his art at the time, nobody was drawing like this. And, you know, that's why he's famous. Most artists that are famous were because whatever they did, no one else was doing yet or at that time. So,
there.
Oh, that's awesome. So he did these very childlike paintings, and it meant a lot to him to look like you had the freedom of when you're a kid and you're drawing and there's not that many rules, you know? You just kind of intuitively make shapes. So next to this head, we're going to add the features, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Let's start with the eyes, okay? We need 2 shapes for the eyes in the top part of the head, and we need them to be kind of... They don't have to be matching. They just need to be closed shapes. So this one might be like, so I've got 2 shapes like that.
Here, mine.
Alrighty. And next what you're going to do is you're going to break that eye shape into a couple of sections. Maybe you want to do a top and a bottom like it looks like an eyelid or something. You know, you can even put a line in it so it looks like an eye. Or maybe you just have like that and that, I don't know.
Oh, and don't forget to do the eyebrows.
Okay, we'll do that next. Let's let him get to this part.
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. All right, all of you at home, I hope you're still with us and weren't too disappointed that it didn't start right at 4 o'clock. But I guarantee you tomorrow it's going to be right on. Okay, So next we're going to do 2 eyebrows. Make sure those are shapes that are enclosed shapes. That means they're hollow on the inside and closed around the outline. So that you can, you know, they can be shapes that you color in. So go ahead and let's do it. This one I'm having above the eye. This one I'm going to be having like right up to touching the eye. Because I just want to mix it up. And also, my oil pastel is getting really close to the paper. So I'm going to rip the top of the paper so that I can use it a little easier.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay. I bet you have the eyes done and the eyebrows done. So next, let's make up a nose. Any shape will do. But you don't want it to be a square, triangle, or circle. You want it to be like an organic, wavy, shapey shape, okay? So I'm going to go like... I think our table is moving around. I made this kind of crazy nose. You already did that nose?
No, I haven't done a nose.
Okay. And then we're going to come up with a mouth. Now, with your mouth, you want it below the nose, but it could be to the side. It could be center, you know, right below the nose. So go ahead and create a mouth.
I made my. Oh,
My
and
mouth's
also,
gonna be like that.
if you made your mouth big enough, you can add a couple of shapes inside of it,
Yeah, if you have enough space, you can make it look like it has lips.
or
Or
have a little
tongue,
tongue in it,
or
maybe
something.
a couple of teeth.
Alrighty,
This
now
is mine. I made it kind
Awesome.
of like side face.
so now on your face, later we're going to be having all these shapes. You see? Oh, over here you can see better. All these shapes, and then each shape is going to either have, you know, lines or solids. So you want to have a lot of shapes, and you don't want to have one big background of your face. So let's divide the background of the face. That's the space that isn't a feature. It isn't eyes, nose, and mouth, and let's divide that up so that you have different background shapes.
Mhm.
You can even have a little circle or something in it. Looking
think
good.
I'm
So far, I think it's pretty easy.
And
I think it's a fun project.
Yes. And now we're gonna add some hair or hat.
Hair or a hat? Okay, so the hair. You're gonna do a hat.
I'm gonna do a hair.
You're doing hair. Okay, then I'll do a hat. I'm gonna do like a beret type shape,
I'm doing like
Like
a
this.
spiky mohawk type thing.
and I'm gonna have like a little bump. That's like that little piece of
Mine kind of
fabric.
looks like a crown.
Oh, yours is really spiky.
Yeah, it's like
Give it a
spiky
little word
mohawk.
to it too. Okay. So I've got mine, and I'm gonna divide it into a couple of sections like that. Okay, so what do you think we have left now? But what do you think, Lily? The limbs.
Oh yeah, the arms and legs.
The arms and legs. Gotta have 2 arms, 2 legs. Now, we are going to, let's do the arms first because they're smaller. Okay, when you do the arms, we're gonna make them in 3 pieces. We're gonna have
The top part of your arm until your elbow, and then your elbow to your wrist, and then your wrist to your hand.
Your wrist is part of your hand. So
Or your
it's
hand.
it's your fingertips or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't have to draw fingers because they're gonna be too small in detail. So what I want you to do is go over here, and I want you to make a shape that's long, and it can go down because your arm can go down or it can
up.
reach up. You got to decide which direction you want it
But you
to
don't
go.
want it to be too thick that it kind of looks like a leg.
Okay, yeah, you want your arms to be thinner than legs. So make sure you don't go too fat at first because then you can't make them any skinnier. And then you're going to make the second part of the arm, the elbow to wrist. So you can have your arm into your hips like this, or you can have your hand up, or you can have your hand straight down. You decide. So I'm going to have mine on this side. You know what I haven't done before? I'm going to have it come into my hips like this on this side. And then I don't see the hand, but I could turn this into the hand right here. I'm going to darken this in. Oh, hey, what tip did we want to give them, Lily, about the outside of the paper?
Oh, also, you want to try to make sure that the outside of your paper is as clean as possible because, like, when your fingers get really dirty,
They get dirty from
sometimes
oil
you
pastel.
might rub them on your paper. We want to try to keep it nice.
Yeah, you don't want to have like a ton of gray fingerprints all over. So when you are working on your paper, just touch the edges.
Yeah.
If you can help it. If you can't, you can't, So now we've got 2 parts of an arm and a hand, and then we're going to break each section of the arm into at least 3 shapes. So you can just break it into just go it across, or you can have a little shape within one, or this whole thing can be like a weird shape. Like that. You want to have lots of shapes to color in. Ready?
There.
Okay, so next what we're going to do is
work on the other arm.
The other arm. So you can have symmetry and have both arms doing the same thing, or you can have them doing different things. I got one hand on my hip. I think I'm going to have the other hand maybe up. Like kind of sassy with attitude, like, hey, So here we go. We're gonna go over to the torso, to the top, like right next to the neck or below the neck, and I'm gonna make one part of my hand come down, or my arm, and then I think I'm gonna direct my other part of my arm to go up like that, and then I'm gonna have like a hand, but it's not a realistic looking hand. It might almost look like a mitten or something, or a hoof. No, I don't know.
Or like what I do for my hands, I kind of make like a heart, but I don't do the point at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Each of those sections, what are we going to do?
This is what
are we going to do with these sections, Lily?
What we're going to do is the same thing we did to the other arm. Cut them up into pieces.
Okay. We're breaking them down into pieces. This one, I'm going to have a little shape like that, maybe shape like that. Now, when you use this line to break apart the sections, don't stop till you hit another black line, okay? Because then when you color in these shapes, you'll know where the shape closes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like that on this one. My hand, I'm just going to add one little shape to it. So if you're waiting for whoever you're doing art with to finish that part, you can darken in your outlines. Or if you're ready to go, we're going to do the legs next. So we've got 2 legs to do. Now, the legs, whatever space you have left is all the space you have for your legs. But you don't have to make 2 legs straight down. Look at this example right here. It looks like this guy's taking a walk, and his feet are sideways, and the knees are kind of bent. It's going to be whatever design you want to do. Or this one, they're straight down. They're just not very long. Okay? So. Girl? Okay, so next, let's get 2 legs. So the legs, we're going to do hip to knee, knee to ankle, and a foot.
It's going to be just the same thing that we did with the arms.
Except
but we're going to make them a bit thicker.
A little wider.
And a bit wider.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to go down. I'm going to make this one chunky shape here. Then I'm going to make it go back. And then I'm going to have a foot right here kind of thing. Then my front one, I'm going to have going way out. And then I'm going to have it go way down here. And I'm going to have some kind of a foot over here. So now this is kind of what my figure looks like. While I'm waiting for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and thicken my lines.
I'm going to have my other leg go off of the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going. It's okay. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Make that a shape. So, well, let me show you something. Can I show them?
Yeah.
So Lily just thought that she had this extra line there, and she was trying to erase it by rubbing it in, which is bad. To you. You can't really erase black oil pastel soft paper. So I just suggested she make an extra shape because we're building shapes on shapes, right? And shapes in shapes. So next what you're going to do is on each leg and each section of each leg, you're going to break it down into shapes again, just like you did with the arms. So go ahead and break that into shapes. And this, like that. Okay, I'm going to go over to this side. I'm going to make a weird shape that goes like that. And then this one, I'm going to have like a little like hole in it. And this, I'll just do the tip of the toe. So now I've got my figure completely drawn with all the shapes. And while I'm waiting, I'll take a look and see if I have if I have many of those lines where there's a lot of white peeking through, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it in a little darker.
I think I'm good.
Okay. So hopefully you've got your torso, your head. You've got your torso, your head, your arms, your legs, your neck, your head, your hair, your hat, whatever you decided to do, and you are done with black. So go ahead and set your black down. Ready? Now, you're going to choose 2 colors to complete the rest of the drawing. What do you notice about all the Jean DuBuffet examples and his color scheme?
Well, for me, I kind of noticed that it's all the same like colors in every single one of his examples.
Which
Red,
are?
White, black, and blue.
Yeah. It's got like red, white, and blue with black outlines. Kind of American flag, French flag, you know?
But you don't have to do red and blue with yours. You can do any colors you want.
You just want to choose 2 colors.
Yes.
So look into your box, pick 2 colors that you like, and get ready for the next part. Okay, what colors do you want to
Well,
pick?
for me, I don't know.
I'm going to take red.
I'm gonna take red and purple.
Lily's going to do red and purple. I'm going to stick to the DuBuffet colors so you can see how that turns out. I'm going to do actually light blue and red, okay? So we've got those. Okay, so we're going to take our first color and we're going to look at our figure with all those shapes. And what we're going to do is choose 6 shapes that we're going to make solid with our first color. And
My first color's gonna be red.
what else do we have to say? Oh, don't make all 6 areas on one limb or something of the same color. Spread out that color. So you're going to take,
And you can do any shapes you want. You can do small shapes, big shapes, whatever.
So I'm going to start at the head and I'm going to pick one shape and I'm going to make it red.
Yes. And you're gonna have 6 solid shapes.
There's my first shape.
Your first color.
Then I go to my second shape. I think I'll do part of the hat red. Do you have any tips, Lily, on coloring in?
Just stay within the lines.
Yeah, and what happens if you have a light color? And you go right up to the black.
Oh, and also, if you get black mixed into your color, then that's okay. Just try not to make the black like overpower your color.
Yeah, because if it mixes too much, you're like if you chose yellow as a color, it could get really black, you know.
Oh yeah, yellow, black.
Okay, so let's just keep making our shapes.
Okay.
So we're gonna make 6. If you have a lot of shapes, go for 7 solid of your first color. Okay, I'm gonna.
Then later, after we've done most of our person, we're gonna try. We're gonna look at our photo. We're gonna look at our drawing, and we're gonna see if we want any other places, any of our colors, and then we'll add a couple more later.
Mm-hmm. So Jean DuBuffet, back to Jean DuBuffet, he did this style that he referred to as art brut. And art brut was a French word for
Raw art.
Yeah. So what he liked to do is he wanted everything to look really organic and made without any tools or any references, and he just liked it to look really natural and raw, like a 3-year-old would draw when they're young, and they just intuitively draw. So let's get a few more of that first color, and I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I want something red over here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need 2 more to make 6.
And there you go. I'm going to start scooting things over too. There we go. So we have a little more space. Well, while Lily's coloring and while you guys are coloring at home, I hope you have been enjoying our videos. So last week we did 5 different live stream lessons, which now
and that was our first week of doing live streams,
which seemed to go way better than today.
Yeah.
So what we did with those though is that we kept those in our playlist on YouTube. So anytime you want to make the Van Gogh sunflowers with do we do that with oil pastel?
No.
No, what did we do that with? Oh, we did that with chalk pastel. Yeah. So anytime you want to do one of our videos, all you have to do is
just go to our YouTube channel, scroll down until you see past live streams, and they will all be in a row.
Or it might be the last few things we posted, so that you can see
uploaded.
Yeah. And you got enough of those?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, so next what we're going to do is the striped areas. Mm-hmm. So what do you notice about the stripes, especially like here?
Well, I noticed that they are all like different, they're going different directions, but they're also all parallel to each other.
So within each shape, they're parallel. But then shapes differ from each other, and some have horizontal parallel lines, some have vertical parallel lines, some have diagonal. So we're going to pick like about 7 shapes with the same color that you've been using. And you're going to go and you're going to give me a bunch of parallel lines. There's my first shape.
Exact?
I don't know.
Probably about
6 to 7. Yeah. Once you get them done and we get to our second color, we'll be able to tell if we need more filled in.
And also, try not to fill in any negative space. Negative space, if you don't know what negative space is any space that is like not your figure. But
so hold it up and point to it.
But like for example, like me, my hand is really close to my face, and it kind of looks like this space here is part of my figure, but it's not. It's negative space. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to not color that or this.
Good idea. Thank you for that lesson on negative space.
You're welcome.
Well done. Okay, so next, what we're doing is we're finding different places. So over here, maybe I'm going to have vertical parallel lines. So that's right there.
And you want them to be like maybe around your like solid shapes, solid colored shapes, whatever. But you don't want it to be too close that like it looks.
Oh, well, there's a whole red section. You mean? Okay. You know what else you want to do is when you make those diagonal lines, you want to make sure that you go all the way to one side of the shape to the other, and that you don't just float those lines within the shape.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. We're getting there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections of red.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Some sections you can have your parallel lines super tight and close, and maybe others you have more spread apart. So that's the different side. Right here, I have them kind of spread apart, but right here, I have them really tight.
And you can make thick lines or very skinny lines. It's up to you.
Okay.
I think I'm done. I have 6.
Okay. And okay, so you got yours. Yes. We're good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's do one more. I'll do an eyebrow because it'll look like the little hairs in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am done with my first color, and good thing is I just used a little stubby part, but it still worked. And now I'm getting my second color, and I chose for my second color light blue.
I have purple.
Purple. Okay. Same thing, new color. So what are you doing?
Well, we're going to be doing the solid shapes first and then the stripes.
How many solid shapes should we do?
6.
6 of our second color. See, there's a lot of math today, okay? Basic math for you, first graders. Okay, so the backstory is this. We usually have music in our videos. And if you've seen our videos before this week, all of our videos were videotaped, then edited. That means we added music,
Before any of our live streams.
Before our live streams. Then we did graphics, and we had images that would pop on the screen of the famous artists. And we would also have, voiceovers where Lily would say things like, what was it?
Cut.
Or don't forget to blend, or whatever it is. We would have all So anyways, so the crazy thing is that we would edit those, and they take as long to film as a live stream, but to edit, they take more than a day, They take
like about 2 to 3
days. But we love doing that.
Yeah.
So now we have just learned how to live stream, where we're really goofy and we make mistakes, and all the flaws show, but we still come up with awesome projects. Okay. And that's what's important for you guys at home. So let's keep making our color number 2 solids. I'm going to give mine a blue neck. Maybe it looks like a blue scarf around the neck or something. I don't know. So here we go. So Jean DuBuffet. Kids would always ask me, how do you remember all these artists? And how do you remember their names? I said, well, I try to come up with crazy sayings that help me remember their name. So I would teach the students of my class, how are we going to remember Jean DuBuffet? And we just said, well, we're going to think that Jean is going to the buffet. He's due at the buffet. So that's how we remembered Jean DuBuffet. We thought of a French guy going to a buffet. And we always remembered his name. So this is so my other part, I'm going on a tangent.
I got 7.
Ooh, okay, let me do a few more. So my tangent to that story was that we usually have great music. And then we tried doing the music on a live stream. You can't actually edit anything in. So we just played it, but it was sounding so bad and glitchy that we were going to tape it an hour or 2 before, and then add music, and then click it on at 4 o'clock for live stream. But it took a lot. But for a video that's 35 minutes long, it takes a couple hours to upload it compared to one of our 10 to 15 minute videos. So it took longer than we thought, and we just didn't, have that down. But we are going to get it together and do it maybe the night before if we ever decide to do that again. So next I'm doing my second color, and I'm doing at least 7 shapes or cells with stripes.
Yes.
So start doing your stripes with your second color if you haven't already figured that out and gone ahead of me. So got those. And then we've got this. And how about here? I do vertical. Okay. You know what? I really want a solid shape on the toe color. So we're going to do here. So now if you have any suggestions for us, like things you would really love to make, well, if you want to, you can send us a message through our Instagram. Or
comment us down below.
No, because guess what? We found out we can't do comments. No comments on YouTube if your channel caters to kids. Okay, so no comments, but you can reach me on my website, which is artclassesforkids.com.
Or you can comment on Instagram.
Yeah, and you can, or we have a Facebook page. You can always send comments to Facebook page, or so Facebook, Instagram, and we also, oh my gosh, the other thing I haven't told them?
What?
See, is that we have a Pinterest page. And on Pinterest, we have these really cool square videos that are only 1 minute long, and they will show you how we do one of our projects. So check out our Pinterest page too, because we get a lot more people even watching that, and they're fun. And you know what my favorite project is on that? Is the Kusama pumpkins.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I like that one.
Which maybe we'll do a live stream, but you gotta have clay. And so I don't know if everybody at home has
Mom magic. A lot of people have mom magic.
Maybe. Okay, so once you get 6 or 7, we're a little chatty this afternoon. That's because we made 2 videos today. This is our 3rd one. See, this is what we do when we're at home and school's not on. But boy, they're trying to put the homework on now that it's been a week.
Yep.
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
I know. I think I have enough.
I have 7.
I'm going to take some red. Now, once you get to a point where most of your shapes are colored in, then what I want you to do is take a look and see if there's an area where you can add a little more of your first color if you want. Let's see. So my first color was red. I'm going to add another red in here and a red in here. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're just about done.
Mm-hmm.
When you get close to being done, take a look at it, see if there's anything else you'd like to do, and also.
Oh, and also you can outline some of your. You can double outline some of your shapes if you've accidentally colored with your other colors over your black outline. You can outline over that.
Yeah, and then what you want to do before you think you're done is put your signature at the bottom, and you might even want to put the date. So I'm going to put my initials.
And we put the date on so that when we're older, we can look back on the art projects and think, wow, I did that at that age.
Yeah, during that time where we were hunkering down at home, making YouTube art videos with Kim and Lily.
Yeah.
You know? So I want you to just take a look at this, and I am going to run and get tomorrow's project example so I can remind you what we have tomorrow.
Yes.
Lily, you can talk to him. Okay, I'm back. So if you haven't gotten an email from us, or if you haven't checked our Instagram or Facebook page, we have posted all the projects for this entire week. So we've got 5
and also
projects.
on Friday, I made a video by myself telling you all the projects that we were going to do this week and all the supplies you'll need it for.
Yeah, so you can always look at that too.
Yes.
And the project for tomorrow is going to be a sculpture.
The projects.
The project. Well, they can make more than one if they wanted.
Okay.
So the project for tomorrow is going to be a sculpture made out of recycling plastic or recycling.
Recycle bottles.
Recycled bottles.
Water bottles to be
going to be a recycled bottle abstract flower like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay. So this flower, and yours might look a little similar, is inspired by
Dale Chihuly.
And he is a glass blowing artist who makes these beautiful big glass flowers. And you might have seen those at the Bellagio on the ceiling in the entryway near where the hotel check-in is. And they're made out of real glass. So we are inspired by those, and we are also reducing, reusing, and recycling, repurposing, all that. Save the planet, make everything great, and let's make art out of our trash.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow. What you're going to need is 8 water bottles. So start looking around and seeing if you have that in your recycling.
Yes.
You're going to need acrylic paint,
packing tape,
and
clear
scissors,
packing
and
tape.
scissors.
Yes.
Okay, and a paintbrush. So that's what you're going to need for tomorrow. And then let's take a look at okay. So these projects are our Jean DuBuffet figurative sculpture. If you want to learn more about Jean DuBuffet, here's how he spells his name, and there's a little image of him. I think it's awesome when kids learn their art history. Woo! And you can always teach your friends how to make these too. So I want to thank you for joining us and let you know that we are keeping all our projects to very simple supplies. Basically, watercolors and oil pastels, chalk pastels, pencils, markers. And if you are short of any of those supplies and you still want to make art with us, and we really want to try to do model magic one day, but a lot of people might not have that at home, you can order supplies through our website. Where we are actually Amazon influencers. And if you order through our website, then it helps us support having these free online classes. So rather than just going directly to your Amazon account, come check it out and see if what you want to buy is on our site, and then it will be delivered to you from Amazon. And a little bit will help support free classes online. So what else can we tell them, Lily?
Well, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can see more of our live streams coming up.
And keep making.
And also, don't forget to send a picture of your drawing to us. We would love to see it. So you can email us at kim@artclassesforkids.com
or tag it.
Tag it with Art Classes for Kids and send it on YouTube, Instagram,
or Facebook. Yeah, so it's been great having you join us.
We'll see your art.
And once again, this was such a unique day. If it was your first time, it's not usually this crazy at the beginning. No, but we'll get it together and we'll see you again tomorrow. Keep making cool art.
Extreme.